Hello Aries, welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K and this is the week of the 7th through the 14th of September of 2020 love story reading. I'm going to read the energies of whichever Aries I've prayed for that needs this information the most. It is sometimes helpful as you listen to the video to write down what it is you are hearing. And at the end of the video, do a self-study and ask yourself, why did I write this down? How does what I wrote down pertain to me at this point in my life? And what have I learned about myself because of what I wrote down? So I'm asking with the Eloquy Oracle by Arwen Lynch-Poe for Spirit to please describe whichever Aries energy we are reading for during the week of September 7th to the 14th. Okay. Now I'm going to do a Celtic spread. And in the middle of the Celtic spread, now these are male or female energy. A male energy is someone who's kind of closed off. A female energy is someone who's very open, hopeful, and is watching for signs and synchronicities. So we have the energy of someone here who loved once, who is feeling a little bit fragile or rejected because they loved once, right? And now there is fear. Now in the thoughts position of the Celtic spread, we have Geneva. She who radiates because she has now a knowing and a confidence in her thoughts position, or his, during the week of the 7th of September of 2020. So in the foundation we have she who changes, right? She has, or he has transformed from a fragile energy, a fear of rejection, into some form of knowing. Now this could be that this Aries is radiating because they now know which direction they're going towards in their own personal journey. And that could be this transformation here in the foundation of change. Moving towards some form of enchantment, ambition, new direction. Now, in the recent past position, we have Blanche, she who brings light. So this energy here, during the beginning of the week of the 7th of September of 2020, may have a secret love, may have a deep knowing when it comes to someone in the past who came towards you with their light. A bright, beautiful aura. And it could be that during this week, this Aries has some form of inner transformation because they are now knowing how to handle rejection. You know, they can bring me their light, and if it works out, great, and if not, I now have the strength to radiate and move forward, to create change and new enchantment for my future. So in the future position, representing probably the 9th, 10th, somewhere in there, I'm hearing we have someone who is freeing themselves. There will be energy of liberation because they are no longer restrained with energies of rejection. If you secretly love someone, it is during the week of the 7th of September of 2020 where you can step back into this light. But now understand that you have greater confidence and liberation. You can take someone into your life or not. You can also continue to focus on your ambitions as you observe. So in the actions position of the Celtic spread, we do have Consia, she who whispers. So someone here is wanting to take action to confess. This would be a good week then. Take action to confess a secret love here, if you're a single Aries. For there is going to come some form of deep awareness, knowing that you need to confide, to step beyond fears of rejection, and to speak with confidence, while knowing you can liberate yourself, you can free yourself, for some of you, by speaking to another. For the truth sets us free, right? It's yes or no. It's moral from immoral. It's does the partnership work or does it not? And if not, then I can move on and be free because I have the truth. I think Spirit is nudging you, Aries, to take action with she who surprises, or to know that someone may take. I think this is Spirit's nudging you, Aries, if you're single, to talk to someone whose light just shines. Free yourself from fear and allow change to happen. There's either a truth or there is not a truth. Confess, if you've been waiting for, to this person who brings this beautiful light with them. For you may be the one who is surprised. There is some form of discovery or revelation that may happen around the 10th to the 14th of September of 2020. So in the hopes and fears position, we have she who waits. Do not fear a moment of pause, but instead wait with great determination, knowing that there's a spiritual transformation happening within you. Okay, this happens a lot where we're just being guided to ground ourselves and to be clear about what it is that brings us ambition and confidence. To not lose ourselves in the path of another, but to free ourselves. To know that you have the liberation within you to speak your truth, to get the truth, and then to wait patiently. Someone is definitely being nudged to tell someone your feelings, for you may be surprised and then feel confidence because you did so. And then after that conversation, there's a moment of pause, and Spirit saying, do not fear this moment of pause. It's time for patience. Look at that. This, for some reason, she's my favorite card in the deck. She is in the outcome position, or he. This is someone who guides, who steps into a new path with great confidence. This could be someone who is guiding themselves to be free and liberated from fear of rejection. The energies of determination will come to you through some form of surprise. This could be, I'm shocked and surprised at this reading, and now I can move forward with confidence and liberation and wait amongst these energies of determination while continuing to guide my own self. Some are going to be discussing a new path, a new idea, a renewed connection because of a new direction. Are you coming with me, right? Interesting. So in a 3-card summary to my left, we have she who creates, creativity, spontaneity, she who begins, launches, and she who persists no matter what with determination. So I'm going to clarify these messages by bringing in the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti. So dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please clarify for whichever Aries I'm reading for during this general reading with clearly defined messages during the week of the energies during the week of September 7th to the 14th of 2020. Fragile. Okay, so we have she who loved once but is now fragile, who fears rejection but hopes deeply for maybe a secret love. For someone here by the beginning of the week, maybe on the 7th and 8th, is texting, talking, tweeting, emailing, virtually connecting with a specific person when this card shows up. Contemplating a new path with the number 2 involving another person, place, or opportunity for some. Now this is a romance, so someone here is going to be thinking, should I text, talk, tweet, communicate, or maybe you have, or you will by the 12th. We've got the 7th and the 12th here. So in the thoughts position during the first couple, we'll say the 7th to the 9th or 10th, someone here is radiating because of confidence in oneself. I do feel like you're being nudged to work on something, to know with great confidence what you're creating for yourself, because there is a bit of a state of confusion here in the thoughts position. Communicating and confused. Now in the foundation, she who changes is going through a transformation of change, who has now the strength to, with the whip or the broom, very quickly sweep away from an enchantment or fear of rejection. Which way will it be? So in the recent past, we had she who brings in a light, a beautiful light. And Aries says, I want to roll the dice and take a risk. Spirit was nudging you to communicate. Even though there was confusion, at least knowing what your own ambitions are so that you can carry those energies of confidence in your thoughts. Be confident because you are transforming. You have now the strength to sweep away from a state of confusion in the day-to-day, if I were doing a circle spread. So there is a nudge, like I thought, to text, talk, tweet, communicate with another between the 7th and the 12th somehow for whomever. And in the first, I'm going to say again, from the 7th to the 9th, there is the ability to walk forward in a free, liberated way. Some of you are focusing on finally moving into a new direction where you can free yourself from trying to figure out this communication and instead make a change in the area of home, business. For in the actions position, we have secrets, confessions, confidants, connecting, taking action to connect because Spirit wants to offer you the energies of the anchor, stability and security. Someone is changing here. They're recognizing their freedom, and it's bringing them great confidence and determination by the end of the week. The week of September 7th of 2020 to the 14th. So in the spiritual advice position, we have surprises, discoveries, revelation of what? A commitment, a partnership, a contract. Now for some of you, if you're watching this and you are more working on stability in the area of home and bills and money, there is definitely an offer or an opportunity that you could receive unexpectedly, but it may not show up until around the 25th of September of 2020. And I think that's why Spirit's saying in the hopes and fears position with she who waits, we're going to give you energies of patience, even though there is determination finally showing up. Maybe before there wasn't, and now Spirit's saying step into the enchanting liberation and confident energy. Whew. Yeah, because in the hopes and fears position, this Aries is fearing this confusion, this communication, and maybe someone feeling as though this person has the fox energies of sly and cunning behavior. I feel like fearing going away from another because there's still confusion. There's still two faces there. Should I or shouldn't I? By the end of the week. But Aries, you are definitely being guided with she who guides in the outcome position by the weekend. So that's maybe the 12th to the 14th. She who guides finds renewal. She or he will discover a new path. And this new path, this new direction is why they keep wanting to talk about success and commitments and partnerships. If this is a new direction in the area of home or business, Spirit is telling you that as you create a new path and head into a new direction, you will leave the burdens behind. And be oh so beautiful and strong. Continue with the she who persists energy, Jocelyn, to focus on persistence and perspective. So I'm going to close with a affirmation reading for this Aries during the week of September 7th through the 14th of September. Yeah, she who loved once someone who was maybe very, very attractive. Someone, he or she, who is contemplating, texting, talking, tweeting, communicating with this specific person. Thinking about and knowing with great confidence, because some form of spontaneity. Wow. Someone may have come towards you or will come towards you unexpectedly in the beginning of the week of September 7th of 2020. And there's some form of transformation within you. Spirit is saying you are all ready to sweep away from this connection, circumstance, offer, or opportunity. But the card says, I trust that everything will be okay in the end. So in the past, someone brought in a bright light and Spirit was telling you and nudging you with the dice energy to take a chance on this beautiful person, place, circumstance, situation, or opportunity. Some of you by the beginning of the week of September 7th of 2020 will be thinking back to a situation where maybe it's in the friend zone now and you're looking at the beauty within yourself and the opportunities that are coming from maybe the 9th to the 12th. Regarding a change in the area of home, family, or business. Being freed. As you release yourself from any and all judgments, I find my own inner critic. For these secrets I am holding, these confessions I want to make, I know will bring me greater stability in my actions position. I just need to leave my mind open to the many options, to the many abundant possibilities on my life's path. I am reminded that I always have unlimited options like a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest. Someone who wants to confess because of a spontaneous connection that they kind of put in the friend zone in the past. Free yourself from judgment, from judging others, and move forward in a liberated way where you are open to options during this week, especially in the area of career and finance, I have to say. So in the spiritual advice position, we have she who surprises. Maybe you're being guided to surprise another with a commitment, partnership, contract, to talk about a future together and or. This is a business offer that comes in. Either way, Spirit's giving you the up and down affirmation. I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what makes life fun and interesting. So there's a revelation here as you not judge another or others, as you keep your options open and trust in change. Change within you, change within another. Yeah, in the hopes and fears position. See, we have she who waits in her sanctuary. Do not fear this idea. Have hope. For when we stop and we reflect on another, we will get to the truth of, can they be trusted or should I move on? Trust that all will be okay in the end in your foundation. So in the outcome position, this is she or he who guides themselves into a new direction and frees themselves of a burden because they are coming together to engagement. Today I make a choice to consciously engage with the world in an active way. This could be during the weekend of the 12th to the 14th. I'll take a new route and talk to strangers. I will smell flowers and pet dogs and maybe walk around barefoot for a while. For I know that as I manifest a new direction for myself, without judging myself, without judging another, but just keeping my options open. When it comes to a spontaneous connection, I will sit still this week in my sanctuary and focus on some form of success here that Spirit's trying to bring me. So the 3-card summary with this deck is gratitude, generosity, and abundance. Some of you by the end of the week is going to receive some form of commitment, partnership, or contract, and this would take a personal reading. We could look at the other party's thoughts, feelings, emotions in relation to you. Congratulations. It seems as though you're due for, what's that say? An infinitely big piece of abundance pie. Feel like you don't deserve it? Knock it off. It's already plated and ready to hit your table in the spiritual advice position. And eventually, by the end of the week, we have the Jocelyn energy of I now have a different perspective. And I'm going to persist, to commit myself, to come into commitment. As I sit in stillness with purity in my heart, I have hope for relationships, commitments, and partnerships. For I know that a wish will eventually come true and free me from aches of sadness, of solitude and withdrawal. For I know that, on the bottom of the deck, she who integrates can manifest leadership, can provoke commitment, can receive the power of commitment in a new direction, and again, be freed from whatever's been weighing on your back. For some, this is moving into a new direction, maybe without a person, and eventually it could work out, but right now, don't let it deter you from this abundance. Now, for some of you, if you've been really waiting on a commitment, you could indeed be coming together in some form of engagement in the outcome position. So if you want clarity on that, let me know. If you are wanting a personal energy read, I do offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have liked, shared, subscribed, who have left beautiful comments in the comment section below, who tell me how these messages resonate in your life and how your personal readings have helped to guide you into a path of peace, joy, and happiness. Thank you so very, very much to those of you whom have donated to keep the channel up and running. Let me know if you want to still do those live video podcasts where we comment and connect through the comment section, or if you'd like to be invited to the Wednesday live Zoomcast where we are face-to-face with all the subscribers and we discuss this energy and the blessings that Spirit is trying to guide us towards. Again, just email me at josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless.